I'm installing a rear main seal into its housing off a BMW e36, the little 4-cylinder, but these are very similar across the early model BMW engines range, the M54s, M52s, this one's an M43 I think. But to put the new seal, it comes with this lovely little sleeve which will slide onto the crankshaft and help the seal to get right onto the crankshaft without burying it or turning out the edges in or anything like that. But what I found is helpful is to get the old seal and put it on top of the new one, and then just to get your hammer and I'm not holding this, but I would hold it with the other hand, but just tap it around, because that spreads the impact or the load on the new seal in a wider area, and it helps you to put the new seal down a lot more evenly and easily. And they're not hard to tap in, but this way you're keeping it as square as you can all the way into the housing, and then eventually you'll get it to the point where it lines up correctly on the inside there. So that's just a method to use to install the rear main seal into its housing. I've also got the engine out of the car because I had a whole lot of different issues with oil leaks and a coolant leak out of here. But you'll notice the old seal has left a groove you can pick up with your fingernail. It's not bad for a car that's done just over 200,000 kilometers. But if the seal runs, if you think that the sealing part, the part that keeps the oil out, the sharp edge of that new seal is going to come into that groove, you might get another oil leak, which is the last thing you want. This is such a critical job that you only want to do it once. So I think with the new seal, it will sit slightly different. It'll sit slightly out from that groove, but I'm gonna just run some emery over here anyway, just to give this surface a better finish for the new seal. And there's also a gasket, a steel gasket that I've ordered. I didn't realize, I thought I could just put it back on, but it's a pressed metal one, and it's a once only use. And you probably, if this was the front of the car, I'd probably just use the old gasket and put some red sealant, high temperature sealant on it, and I think it would be fine. But because it's at the back, and if that leaks, it's just hours of work to get back to this and fix that. So there you go. Hope that's helpful.